On the eve of Indian Coast Guard's 48th Rising Day, I take this opportunity to reaffirm our steadfast commitment to the nation for protection of maritime borders and ensuring safe, secure and clean seas. The maritime situation and law enforcement issues in the late 70s mandated setting up of a dedicated maritime armed force for constabulary roles, and accordingly interim Coast Guard was constituted under Ministry of Defence on 1st February 1977. Since then, the Coast Guard Day has been celebrated on 1st February every year. In last 47 years, Indian Coast Guard has evolved as a multi-mission armed force with core competency in search and rescue, maritime law enforcement, marine environment protection and maintaining good order at sea. Today, with 152 surface platforms and 78 aircraft, Indian Coast Guard is a force to reckon with. Indian Coast Guard is playing a stellar role in protecting our wide-ranging national maritime interests and concurrently enforcing the provisions of international maritime laws, thus facilitating the blue economy. The mounting maritime challenges to the international rule-based orders and rise in unconventional threat in the region are bound to have a bearing on India's maritime security and safety. To safeguard our national maritime interests, we have sustained deployment of 55 to 60 ships and 10 to 12 aircrafts every day in the maritime zones of India. Our presence deters miscreants and at the same time reassures maritime community who look up to us as saviors at sea. We have a humongous responsibility to ensure safety of seafarers and fishermen in the 4.6 million square kilometer Indian search and rescue region. In the past year alone, Indian Coast Guard has saved 193 lives, adding to more than 11,000 lives since inception, which translates into saving one precious life every second day. During extremely severe cyclonic storm Biparjoy, Coast Guard helicopter rescued 50 personnel stranded on oil rig Key Singapore off Gujarat coast despite challenging weather conditions. The Indian Ocean region is sometimes called the world's hazard belt. Owing to its vulnerability, the Indian Ocean region is prone to cyclones and inclement weather in coastal areas, which we all have witnessed over the years. In the recent humanitarian assistance and disaster relief mission, Indian Coast Guard evacuated 758 stranded citizens in southern districts of Thoothukudi and Tirunelveli in Tamil Nadu. With our hawk eye vigil, we have worked relentlessly to curb transnational organized crimes and have seized narcotics, weapons and contraband being smuggled through the sea route. Narcotics worth Rs 15,000 crores have been seized since inception, with Rs 478 crores worth being seized in the year 2023 alone. Indian Coast Guard, being the central coordinating authority for oil spill response, has ensured that there was no major oil spill incidents in Indian waters in the year gone by. The 9th National Pollution Response Exercise was conducted off Vadinar in Gulf of Kutch from 23 to 25 November 23 to assess the preparedness and coordination amongst all agencies to respond to oil spill incidents, taking forward the vision of Honorable Prime Minister on cleanliness across the nation, Swachh Sagar, Surakshit Sagar and Punit Sagar Abhiyan. Indian Coast Guard has been pioneering in inducting indigenous assets in line with Make in India and Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan. 31 frontline ICG ships at various Indian shipyards are under construction. In addition, procurement of 23 aircrafts and helicopters are also in progress for government sanction. In compliance to Government of India's strategic vision for a digital armed force, the Ministry of Defence and Messrs TCIL have made a transformative agreement for accomplishment of Digital Coast Guard. This is one of the major initiatives towards paperless office. Our most precious assets are our personnel manning the versatile platform. We, the Tatakshaks, are always ready to shoulder responsibility with pride and vigor, thus enabling us to undertake operations concurrently and continuously. As we mark the milestone of 48th Rising Day, we extend our sincere gratitude to all our veterans who endured tough times during formative years and laid a robust foundation for growth and progression of this fine service. on the occasion of Coast Guard Day, on behalf of entire Indian Coast Guard fraternity, I would like to reaffirm to the nation that Indian Coast Guard is wholeheartedly committed for keeping our seas safe, secure and clean, and ensuring that our national maritime interests are protected at all times. Vayam Rakshama, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.